Let's now move on to Mukul's 10 key learnings for GMAT test takers. Number one is strong basics will pave the way for expertise.
Yes, as a strong foundation is needed to build a strong building. Similarly, strong basics are non-negotiable if you want to achieve expertise in GMAT. Directly
Mhm.
practicing tough questions without working on your basics, it is like attempting to write a novel when you are not clear with the alphabets. The more
Mm.
strong your basics are, the less time you will take to grasp the nuances of even tougher questions.
Number two, continuity cannot be compromised.
If you want to prepare for GMAT in a very limited time, it is very, very important to remain consistent. So by
Mhm.
continuity, I mean not to take long breaks in your prep. The GMAT
Mhm.
need a certain frame of mind. A break in rhythm will need you to restart and you will waste your time in coming back to the groove. So as far
Mhm.
as possible, prepare in 1 week.
Number three, correct approach towards questions makes the difference.
GMAT is not a test of your knowledge only. It is the test of reasoning. And under the time pressure, it is very important to approach questions in a correct way. For this, you must look at experts. How do they approach each type of question? Read
Mm.
explanations, watch videos, and calibrate your way of thinking about a question to gain success. For verbal, watch GMAT Ninja how he tackles a CR question or a RC question. So you have to have a correct approach towards a question before tackling that question, and that is how you will beat the time pressure and the GMAT.
Let's go to number four. Embrace setbacks and don't lose hope.
This is so much important. Setbacks are bound to happen, but treat them as stepping stones. So they are there for a reason. Learn
Mhm.
from them and move ahead. Don't lose hope. Any success story is not only about doing good, but not losing your head even if you are not doing that good. Keep faith in your hard work and keep moving ahead. If you are into your dark phases, speak to your friends and families. A single word of hope and confidence can take you out of your dark phase.
Number five, there is no alternative to official material.
So GMAT spends thousands of dollars on each question to create. And it is so
Mm.
difficult to mimic an official question, especially in verbal and DI sections. It is a must to practice ample official questions before your final test. I would
Mm.
recommend to stick to the official questions and DI and verbal to be particular.
All right. Number six, never ever leave any question.
If I have to point out a single thing which can ruin your test day performance, it would be not completing a section on time. Even if you
Mm.
did all questions correct and could not complete the section, you would not get a great score. So, if needed, just guess the last question, but don't leave them. The penalty is really very severe. When you are left with only 2 minutes on the clock, you must mark all the questions, then come back to review the question. That is why it will not be counted as left, and you will not
Mm.
be penalized for leaving it blank.
Number seven, don't take every question to heart.
Yes, as evident with my score, you do not need to correctly answer 100% of the questions. In a
Mhm.
timed computer adaptive test, it is about choosing your battle. In a
Mhm.
way, GMAT tests your decision taking capability, when to put efforts and when to move ahead. So it is
Mhm.
very important to not fall in love with a particular question. If you see that you cannot answer it correctly in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, leave it. It is not worth your
Mhm.
time.
Number eight, structured prep is important.
So, to identify gaps in your knowledge, you need a structured prep. In that way, you will cover everything in a disciplined way, and you are less likely to see anything totally alien on the test day. So, the
Mhm.
prep can be self-study schedule or a course from a test prep company. The structured way of preparation is important, because what will happen is if you will take bits and pieces from everywhere, you will leave something from here and there, and it will
Mhm.
bother you on the test.
Number nine, take advantage of GMAT Club.
Yes, yes. So the biggest improvement which I witnessed in my approach towards the questions came when I started participating in some competitions like the Christmas competition and
Yeah.
around the world in 80 days. these kind
Which
of
team were
competition.
you in? Do you remember?
I don't remember now, but our team did not win any
Oh,
time.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So, but the biggest improvement which I witnessed was when I started participating into these competitions on GMAT Club. And I
Mm,
wrote explanation of the questions. So writing
mm,
explanations can do wonders for your understanding of
that's
the
true.
topic, because when you write an explanation, you go so deep into the question, you start thinking like a tutor, an expert,
Correct.
because you have to explain it to the others. And
Mm-hmm.
then the nitty gritties of those, that particular question comes forth in front of you. So that is really
Mm-hmm.
very important. That helped me a lot. Read expert explanation, read debriefs, solve timed questions, make study buddy, and in times of need, connect to someone who can help you. So GMAT
Mm-hmm.
Club provides you everything, and that too free of cost. So
Mm.
everyone here is so helpful.
Let's go to the last key learning, which is number 10. Official mocks are the final push you need.
Even if you are very thorough with the concepts, you need to refine your test taking strategies before your final test. So these
Mm-hmm.
are as important as learning concepts and practicing questions.
Mm-hmm.
Mocks will provide you with the feedback on where you are going wrong and what change you need to incorporate. So learn
Mm.
lessons from each mock and try to emulate your learning in your next mock. I attempted my first mock and I got a 655 because I introspected and I got to know that my test taking strategies were lacking in a few portions, because I was not, my timing strategies were not at place. I was not, guessing some questions, because if you are not able to do it, you have to guess it. So I was
Yeah.
sticking to those questions. So these kind of learnings you'll get when you keep on giving those mocks. One bonus tip
Mm-hmm.
which I want to tell everybody is that you can take each mock two times and you won't see a repeated question. So it means
Mm-hmm.
you have 12 mocks available to you. So make best
Yeah.
use of it.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.